Hello guys, welcome to the channel. It's your boy DCFX, and this is just a chart breakdown what I think might happen next week. So let us just start, and let me try to be brief, and let this video be short. Alright, so from the high time frame, this is 4 hours, right? All we could see was how we have been kind of bullish for some times now, right? Creating higher highs, higher lows, right? Higher highs, and then going to create this high right here, and this is the retracement for the low because we've tapped into a block around the side that is now pushing price higher. So what now confirms the first push was this first internal break of structure and we could see that since then we've been trading kind of bullish to the upside, right? Since we broke this structure, we've been trading to the upside. So what have we been seeing? I've seen inducement, right? One of this liquidity and a break of structure. See how price has run this liquidity, and then we've broken this structure, right? And price has continued to maintain that bullishness. But in the previous week, what I saw was that after we've broken this internal structure, this first one, right, you could see how price struggles to break this structure, in the sense that on the higher time frame, this is just a sweep of liquidity whereby price has found it very hard to break above this high, right? Price has found it hard to break above this high, but during the week also how price found support at this level, right? This level of order block, and that has led to another push to the upside, which has also failed to break above this previous structure. So we could see how price is just grabbing liquidity towards the upside. It's failing to break structure, just breaking with a wick, not with a full body, right? Price just broke here too with a wick. So price broke here with a wick, price broke above this place too with a wick. So what am I expecting during the week? Let's move down to the lower time frame, like H1. I'm using H1 for today. So on the H1 too, you could see, if you look clearly too, you could see how price has just swept this high, not like a full break of structure, swept, right? This high too was swept by this week, and this high was just taken out with just one full body candle, right? This is indicating that yes, price has been bullish for some times, but we can expect some bearish movement to the downside for now before price continues again to the upside. So you could see here too, price just broke this place with aggression, just one candle, and then since then we're making retracement to the downside, in the sense that we've taken out the decisional zone that led to that break of structure, and then price is tapping into this extreme zone for now in the H1, right? Yeah, we could see how price has tapped into this extreme, because this is an extreme because it is the origin of that movement, in the sense of this origin so has taken out this low, right, and has followed this bullish order flow around this side, right? This bullish order flow around this side. So the question now is that, is price ready to move to the upside, in the sense that it has been failing to break above previous high, right? Just breaking with one candle, and then the previous one is just sweep, right? So is price ready, even in the sense that it is now at the extreme zone after taking out the liquidity, right? So is price ready to break, to go up? So is price ready to move higher? Now what I am suggesting is that from the higher time frame, right, you could see how price started this movement from this place, right? And you could see how price has left this imbalance that is yet to be filled. Now, apart from that, we can all agree that price is creating this trend line liquidity, right, which has just been broken. If you move lower today, we'll see how price has built this liquidity around this side. This trend line liquidity, we have this first touch, second touch, third touch around this side, which price has just broken, but it is not fully broken yet, right? Just some form of rejection, but anybody that enters for this first rejection might have been taken out around this side. So what will I be expecting? I am expecting at least price should react off this zone right here, right? At least, just if price does not react around this zone, I'm expecting a sweep of that zone. Then I'm expecting a continuation to the downside for now, right? I'm expecting something like this. I'm expecting this movement now should take out this high, this particular high right here, and then we could see sometime maybe a bearish movement to the downside, right, coming into this 4 hours zone right here, this particular zone. I don't know which zone is going to react to, but I'm expecting price to come down to this place. So for this week, we can expect a bearish movement at least to this zone right here. Then we can continue to the upside from this place. This is what I am expecting. This is my personal opinion, because we are seeing how price is finding hard to break above these highs, right? This is indicating some bearish movements, at least grabbing all this liquidity, and people who are buying here to come to this place is a nice movement before price continues to the upside. That is it for GU. For EU too, EU is I think it's the same thing too, right? I just drew everything, but let me just cancel it and just start again from the beginning on EU. Now on EU2, from the higher time frame perspective, from the higher time frame perspective, we can also agree that price has been bullish from the higher time frame perspective. I've been having lots of higher highs and higher lows, right? And this is the last low that made this high. So after price broke above this structure around this side, after price broke above this structure, here's this. After price broke above this structure, we could see that price did not break with a full body, price broke with a sweep. So actually the break of structure started around this side where we saw a close body of a candlestick. So price made a retracement back to that decisional zone that led to that break of structure right here, and then we saw this bullish movement from this zone right here, because right, this could have been a decisional zone, right? But you see that price failed to break above this zone with a full body, so this becomes the decisional zone due to the sense that it was the one that closed above the structure. With that being said, now after that break of structure to the upside, what are we expecting? We're expecting a break of structure again, which price has clearly failed to break above this structure right? Instead, we have a sweep of this high, right? You can see how everything is rhyming between GU and EU. So moving down to the low here. Now, not only that, you can see how price is now building this trend line liquidity, right? First touch, second touch, and third touch right there. You can see how price is building this liquidity. So what will I be expecting this week on GU? Now that break of that sweep now led to this internal break of structure. I should have taken this as my internal, but you could see how price has, this is just internal movement in the sense that price has failed to break below this candle right here. We did not see a closure below this candle before price pulls to the upside. So I'm taking this as my first internal movement, right? You can see how price has broken below this low right here. Now this same low on GU is respecting, but on EU it has swept that low. So should we expect a bullish movement in the sense that we have taken out this internal low right now? Should we be expecting a move to the upside now, since we have taken out this internal low? Now it depends how price behaves in this zone right here. It depends how price behaves in this zone right here. Now for the people who were thinking, okay, this is a trend line, first touch, second touch, third touch around this side, they were going for buy at this fourth touch. Price has taken them, right? And we could see another people getting in after they saw this break of structure. After this, price has broken this trend line and their stop losses are around this side. So what am I expecting, right? Price is going to go bullish, but remember what I said, we're going to have some bearish price movement to the downside before price continues to move higher. So what am I expecting? I'm expecting price to take out this high right here, then just as it happened on EU, I'm expecting price to move lower, at least grabbing all this liquidity right here. Then we could see maybe a movement from this zone right here, or maybe lower, right? Maybe lower after price is done grabbing all this liquidity that has been presented here. So where do I think price is going to react from? Now if you check on the higher time frame, right, what we could see was that after this sweep right here, we have this full body closure below this low right here, and then price has failed to mitigate in the sense that price has broken that low again. So we have this level of imbalance that is the left to be filled, right? We have this level of imbalance that is left to be filled. So I think price might come to that place, fill that imbalance before we continue to the downside. So on the lower time frame, if possibly, you can see how price has reacted off this zone already. So if possibly this zone could be a zone where we could expect a movement from next week, right? If price comes to this zone, or even if it doesn't come to that zone, in as much as this high has been taken out, because that's expecting a bearish movement to the downside, at least grabbing all this liquidity that has been presented. This is just my thoughts. I don't know what is going to happen next week, but I am just trying to guide myself into next week to see how I might react and how I might position myself if market goes my way, and if it doesn't, we'll look for another opinion. But for now, this is what I'm expecting. So if you find this video helpful in any way, don't fail to subscribe to the channel, and then follow us for more free content like this. Right, so peace guys.